Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day today. I've always been a TD. I'm a TD guy, and I've always been a fan of the T67. It's one of my favorite all-time TDs to play. And I remember I've been playing it since it was in the tech tree. And I remember when they nerfed it, they knocked some of the speed off of it, and they knocked some of the turret traverse off of it, and the tank traverse. So it wasn't quite the little runaround rascal that it had originally been. And but this recent update, I think it was the TD update with the Italian TDs, man, they nerfed the ever-loving snot out of that thing, and it's just not the same tank anymore, man. What they've done to it is just unconscionable. They've pretty much made it unplayable. I mean, the gun disperse, you can't hit the side of a barn with that thing. It's nothing like it used to be, so it's just not fun. So I guess mission accomplished, wargaming. I mean, we can have EBRs running around at 100 miles an hour and you shoot them 15 times and you just pop their tires, but we got to nerf the T67 to oblivion, and that's exactly what they've done. It just breaks my heart. So, but I pulled this tank out. I had it in my garage. I figured give it a spin. I hadn't played it in a long time, and I had this game here, and this little M10 RBFM, this Bond TD, French Bond TD, is pretty good. It's got good DPM. It's got good gun dispersion. It pretty much hits where you shoot it at, or where you aim at, and it's just reliable, and it's a lot of fun. And that's the most important characteristic. It's a lot of fun, and the gun hits where you aim at. So anyway, I had this game here. I figured show it off. So without further ado, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So my team's going to spawn on the west side of this Malinovka map, and this is a TD paradise, man. It's just a beautiful map to because it's just, if you're a TD player, man, it doesn't get no better than this. I mean, this is the best map for TDing that's in this game, in my opinion. I mean, the new outpost map is really good, and it's really good, but this is a TD spotter paradise. So when the game gets going, I'm going to head over and get in that bush by that rock that's directly in front of me, and that's where I'm going to start my game, right there. And if you're playing in this game and there's TDs on the enemy team, and there always is, I can almost guarantee you there's going to be at least one TD sitting here, if not two. And usually we're going to be in here. I'm going to get in here, and one of my teammates is going to get next to me, and here we go. So, like I said in the intro, man, I've always enjoyed playing the T67, and this after they nerfed it, man, I just can't. It's hard to play. It just, like I said, it just breaks my heart to take it out and not hit nothing. But this thing here, so this thing, as you're about to see, it's pretty consistent. I mean, it doesn't have, it's not as laser accurate as Ship Tech TVP or something like that, but this is a tier 5 TD. The old T67 was just like a laser beam. It was consistent. Oh, there's the M6. He's out in the open, and he's easy pickings. That was a bad decision on his. He won't ever come back here again, I guarantee it. He's only made that mistake one time. I don't know, maybe there was some game he had where he had an epic game sitting over here sniping in his M6. But that today is not going to be that day. So, see what I mean? And I smashed the M4 for 138, and I'm just laying it on him. Just seeing if, just by chance, I might have tracked him. He went dark, so see the Polish 25 TP sitting over there is a Cromwell B, and that thing is a beast. It's like a souped up turbo Cheetah 2000 light tank, man, that just wrecks your day. And here he goes to see if I can hit him. And that's probably just broke his periscope or something. I do manage to hit him that time for 94. I said this tank doesn't have a whole lot of damage, but it makes up for it in just quick reload time. And that was another thing they nerfed on the T67. It doesn't reload as fast. The gun dispersion, it blooms, like the bloom is much bigger every time you shoot. It's just, wow. Do I have to put vertical stabs on there, or do I have to do something like that to calm it down, or bond with the bounty optics on there or something, just so I can actually hit something that I'm aiming at, and drop the camo net and the I don't know, man. Drop the camo net and the gun rammer. That's no win situation. That's why anyway. So back to this game, man. We're up by 1. There goes IKV-03. Managed to smash him in the side of 127, which is beautiful. That thing is that thing is tough to play too. It like lobs a football around. If it hits you, it's going to do some damage. But man, it is so tough to play. And thankfully, he's going back to the garage. Now the enemy team has made a really strong push over here, and there's the enemy MB10 is just lobbing shells over here. I wasn't spotted, but he's just doing pop shots and good on him. So good job to that guy. So it's too hot for me. I'm actually going to bail from this position, because that dude in the M10 my enemy counterpart, he's just going to keep here. Since he's hit me twice, he's going to keep lobbing them over here, I imagine. There's some point in time, we don't have any eyes down there that could actually spot the shot, so he won't get spotted. And if he's using good bush mechanics, he's never going to get spotted. So Chaffee's I tell you what, man, where the Cromwell B is, enemy Cromwell B, that is a tough position to root the enemy guy, root him out of there. You can't really hit him. Artie maybe could do some splash damage on him, but that's a really strong position. So good on him for making that attack. He could sit here and poke up and light people up all day long. And then with two Arties, man, he's going to make your life miserable. He's going to try to poke up, but no, he's not. He's not going to give him. He's not going to make it easy. He's definitely a seasoned player, because he's definitely playing like one. Type 58 is in a really strong position to wreck our day, and that's primarily why I left. I don't want to get spotted and beat by that. I mean, I've only got I'm down half of my hit points, so one good shot with some HE and I'm toast, man. That's one of the downfalls of just about any TD, but this one in particular, man, it's got paper thin armor. I guess if you put it in some really strong angles, you might be able to bounce around here and there, but for the most part, man, you're a glass cannon. And I shoot more like a glass pea shooter. It's not really a cannon. It just does a little bit of damage, but per shot, but it does a lot of shots, so all that stacks up. And this game was, when I was playing it, I was thinking, man, this could go either way. One team makes whoever makes the most mistakes is going to win, is going to lose. As long as we don't give our tanks away, we should be okay. But the enemy has an M10 sitting over there. Our T-25 is working over this Cromwell B. He has the advantage with the auto reloader. There's their M10. Finally gets spotted. He took a shot. And now whiffed that one. See what I mean? And that one hit. So that's a beautiful thing, man. That's why I love this tank. And I've seen people playing this thing 3 mark, man, and I get it now. I get why they play it, because before it was like, I got a T-67, but I don't have a T-67 no more. As far as I'm concerned, that tank is dead. There is one on the enemy team playing, and he's, like I said, what they didn't nerf is they didn't nerf the camo of it. It's still sneaky as it always has been. And that's really its only redeemable quality at this moment, as far as I'm concerned. And I've played it quite a bit, so I mean, we can agree to disagree, but that's my opinion of it. It's not the same tank. So our team is kind of held up. They're not going to push down the mountain because they're easy pickings for the TDs. They're obviously lit up, and they won't make it very far trying to crawl down that mountain. Looks like our our TOG has already has been taken out, which is easy to do with two arties. They can beat that dude to death. There's nothing he can do. He can't even get away from it. By the time he gets away from it, or even starts getting closer, he's dead. So, but man, as long as you keep it pointed towards the enemy, keep the front pointed towards the enemy and moving, you could have a monster game in that tank. Possum and I had an epic game on the Mountain Pass map. We almost got crucial contribution. And he got top gun, and I got 5 kills, man. It was a tight, close game, but man, it was a good time. It was a good time. I'll pull up here back to my original location, see if I get a hit on, get an angle on this Hellcat. Kind of goes without saying. Everybody knows what that thing's capable of. There's the rear end of it. So, I mean, I just managed to craft a shot on that rear end, man. It was just like threading a needle, and watch this next shot. It's just, I couldn't believe I hit this. Not this one, but there's another one coming up. This one right here. Watch this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It went right through the window. And that dude's like, how in the world did that dude hit me? I hit him through the window. And that's just, I'm not saying that's impossible to do with the the T67 now. I'm just saying it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to pull a shot off like that in that tank, unless maybe you're running cola in that Bond optics thing, aiming device, whatever that thing is. Maybe once you get that gun dispersion under control, but man, you got to spend a lot of credits to make that happen, man. Just go get this thing. It's what, 1,500 bonds in the bond shop, something like that. I'm sure you have at least that many laying around if you don't have this tank. This thing's a premium tank, so it also means it prints credits. If you have a decent game, you'll get more than what you're going to get in a regular tech tree tank line. I mean, that's not that it's in the tech tree anymore, but you know what I'm talking about, non-premium. So I got ants in my pants, decided it was time to move. I wasn't hitting anybody, so I figured I'd come over here and try to put the pressure on them. This is one of those scenarios that if you don't have a light tank sitting over here, you don't know somebody sitting over here, you can die pretty quickly if you get spotted. So I figured, you know what, it's worth it. I take out the M4 A1 Sherman. I want to win, so either push them or the clock runs out and we go to a draw. Nobody else is. They're all beat to death. The T25 is beat to death. The M4 is low health, but he's still hanging in there, and he's behind a rock. I guess the T67's probably got him spotted down there. Both are, their light tanks are dead. We still have our Chaffee, which is beautiful. He's going to come down here and swing around in front of me in just a second. I'm going to start working over this T25 TP, this Polish medium, which is it's a good tank, man. It's a really good medium tank. Highly recommend you pick it up. It's just an all-around good little brawler, man, for its tier. He's coming in on me. He's like, okay, this dude's easy target, and then already takes him out, which is awesome. So now it's down to 2 TDs. The T67, the M10 RBFM, same thing, my enemy counterpart, and then there are 2 arties. Obviously, we can see where the arties are. They're over there in the corner. There's no surprise. It's usually where they hang out at anyway, especially in-game stuff like this. This is where they go. It's too bad we don't have like a B-52. We can just carpet bomb that whole area. And that'd be the end of it. But let's see if we can get us. Super Chap is gonna get somebody lit up. And there's the MB10. Take a shot on him and take him out. Hit him for 29, which is beautiful. So he's going back to the garage. That leaves the T67 and their 2 arties. He gets spotted just out of my view range. I don't have hardly any. I don't have a crew in here, so I don't have the view range that I should. Nothing compared to my T67. but it is what it is. Now down to the enemy T-67, and he's over. Well, you can see where he's last spotted. The M4, I think, is going to pick him up here in just a second. Now that's going to be the game. Any second now. And there he is. Swing the barrel around, take the shot, and he dead before my shot landed. So that was a good game, man. Well, good game for me. I was actually really impressed with this tank when I took it out. I hadn't played it in a long time. And like I said, I figured I would pull it out and give it a whirl. And I had this game right here, and I was like, wow, this is pretty good. I wasn't really expecting this. Like I said, I played it a long time ago, a couple games, and it was just like, well, it's not a T-67, so I played it at Tier 5. But now I have a reason to play it. And let's see what I got. I got second class mastery badge, bruiser, fire for effect, Confederate, and high caliber. I did 2,158 damage, 471 assists for a combined 2629, 2 kills. I killed the M4 Sherman, the M10, my enemy counterpart, and I made like 52,000 credits, which is epic. So one of the best things, another great thing, quality about this tank, it's a premium tank, so that means you get extra credits, which is beautiful. So if you don't have this thing in your garage, man, and you're in a situation I'm in, spend 1,500 bonds and go pick this thing up, and you'll have a good time. And I have garbage crew, and nothing to write home about, but even with that, it's still a good tank. So anyway, y'all, see today's funniest name. He was on the enemy team. His name was ShamWow's Test 2015. Man, it just cracked me up when I saw it. ShamWow. Y'all remember those commercials, man? Those used to make me laugh so hard. But anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the game. And if it wasn't complete garbage due to me, please consider leaving a comment. A thumbs up would be awesome. And if you're new here and you like what you see, and I really do hope you do, please consider coming by tomorrow and checking me out again, and subscribing. That would be awesome. Hitting the notification bell, you know what that does. And anyway, y'all, I hope that y'all have a great day. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.